Welcome to Photoshop. This is a quick little video to show you a couple things in Photoshop that will make your life easier in the long run. So I have Photoshop open here. If I have a picture on my desktop, which I have right here, I can just drag it to my icon and let go. And it will automatically, I'll do Command minus a bit here, I can automatically opens up a new document with the image in it. Now, notice your layers here, well, a lot like Illustrator, but it's locked, automatically locked. If you double click and press OK, it will unlock the layer and you're ready to do your work. Another option to bring in pictures, so if I go File, New, and here I set my width and height. Make sure your resolution is never bigger than 72, you start crashing. And make sure that if you use pixels, this is about the max range. So, but if it's inches, make sure it's a lot smaller, maybe no more than maybe 8 by 8 inches. I'll leave it as pixels. I'll press OK. Notice it opens up another tab up here. Now, if I bring in that same picture and I drag it in, okay, you'll notice a couple things. It comes in with handles. To get rid of those handles, just push Enter, and now I can move it wherever I want. However, notice this. Look at your layers panel. It has this special little symbol here. This symbol means it's a smart object, which you don't have to worry about what that means, but it also means we can't edit it at this time. So if you do bring it in this way, you have to go to Image, Layer, Rasterize, Layer, and it will get rid of that symbol, and now you can work again. To prevent this happening, I like to bring my images in the first way I showed you, and then unlocking my layer, taking my move tool, and then it's dragging and placing it in to where I want. And it also tends to do it with better quality and its original size. One more thing for this video. So let's say I have this image in here and I take my paintbrush, for example, and I start drawing for whatever reason, okay? And I'm like, oh no, I made a mistake. If you do Command Z, right, you'll get rid of one, right? So like Edit, Undo, right? So if I do Command Z again, look what happens. It comes back. Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z. So it's very different. Command Z is undo, then redo, undo, then redo. So to go back multiple steps, step backwards, step backwards, step backwards. Okay, that is the only way that you can get stuff done. Another for the keyboard shortcut, it's Command, Option, and then the Z key to go back repeatedly. Okay, and you do have a certain limit on how far you can go back. Change it to more than 20. You can go to Photoshop, Preferences, I believe it's Performance, and here you see that it's set at 20. Now you don't want to set it too high because it'll start to really slow down your computer because it's pretty memory intensive. But anything, I mean, and you should never have to go back more than 50 steps or even 20 to be realistic. But just in case you want to change it, that is where you can change it. When you save a file, it will save it as a PSD file. Okay, PSD file, which is fine. If you're done with your work, you can change the format to JPEG, or JPEG 2000 doesn't really matter, and those you can upload to Cluster. And I believe that is it. Have fun with Photoshop.